Next week, a former LMPD officer will stand trial in federal court for his actions during the raid on Breonna Taylor's apartment. After a mistrial last year, Brett Hankison's second trial begins on Tuesday. WDRB's Hayden Rustevsky breaks down how we got here and what we can expect.
Just as the prosecutors intend to retry Brett Hankison, we intend to be here when that retrial takes place.
November 16th, 2023. Attorneys representing Breonna Taylor's family spoke outside the federal courthouse after a judge declared a mistrial in the Department of Justice's case against former LMPD detective Brett Hankison. Jurors spent 4 days deliberating the case, but ultimately could not reach a verdict.
Of course, the family is disappointed. This is not the outcome they wanted, but we are here for the long game.
And now, almost exactly 11 months later, Hankison is set to stand trial in federal court for the second time. His attorneys have not given interviews during the course of the federal case.
You guys have any comment ahead of trial?
Hankison faces federal charges accused of civil rights violations and excessive force during the raid on Taylor's apartment.
That's what's going on. For the rest of your life.
Police executed a search warrant as part of a drug investigation in March 2020. Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, maintains he thought the couple was being robbed and fired a single shot, hitting LMPD Sergeant John Mattingly. Police returned fire, killing Taylor.
Walk straight back, girl. We'll send this dog on you.
There is no body camera footage of the shooting, just the moments after it.
There's somebody in there dead? Yeah, my girlfriend. It's her house.
I don't know how to live in this world who keeps telling me that this thing that happened to my child is wrong, that there's laws that's supposed to protect her, but because no one videoed her, because no one did that, you're gonna say her life don't matter.
Hankison's bullets did not hit Taylor, but prosecutors argue he fired blindly through covered glass doors and windows. Some of his bullets even entered a neighboring apartment. This will be Hankison's third trial related to his actions the night of the raid. He was acquitted of state charges in 2022. Hankison has taken the stand in each trial, saying he fired because he believed his fellow officers were being executed.
Sergeant Mattingly was down, and I knew they were trying to get to him. And it appeared to me that they were being executed with this rifle.
Last year's federal trial centered on whether Hankison's actions were reckless and if he violated his training. He faces life in prison without parole if convicted of the most serious charges against him.
That was Hayden Rustevsky reporting there. Jury selection begins on Tuesday and is expected to last several days. It'll happen entirely behind closed doors to protect the identities of potential jurors. About 150 people from across the region will be summoned before the jury is narrowed down to 16 people. Before deliberations, 4 will be dismissed as alternates. Only 12 jurors will decide Hankison's fate. You can stay with WDRB on air and online for coverage of the trial.